Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. So today's video is a makeup organization video, and I wanted to make this for the everyday girl because a while ago I was looking for ideas on makeup storage and organization, and I couldn't find any videos on YouTube that weren't like huge collections of makeup. And I feel like pretty much everyone watching this video probably has like a normal amount of makeup or a little bit more, but we don't have like huge Alex drawers full of makeup, you know, like the beauty gurus out there. So I thought in this video I would share with you guys what I've been doing for my makeup that has seriously worked so much better for me than any setup I have ever had, and it's just like so simple and easy to do. So I hope that you guys find this video helpful. If you do, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new and you want to join our fam. I do a lot of videos on organization, I do some cleaning routines, lifestyle videos, shop with me videos, all that stuff. So I would love to have you. If you write a comment down below, I will get back to you, and let's get started. Alright, so I feel like everyone should have two different areas for their makeup. One area for all of your everyday products that you use on a daily basis, and then another area for the overflow, so products that you have extra of, or products that are really for like special occasions. If you don't wear a smoky eye on a daily basis, but you do for date night here and there, put that in the overflow. And the overflow should be super accessible. If you are packing things away and stacking things on top of it, then you won't be able to get into it, and you probably will forget about it. Things will expire. So that second area should be somewhere that's very accessible, and we will get into that in just a minute. But first, let's start with all of the everyday products. And down here in this basket is my makeup bag, and like I said in the intro, I have stored my makeup so many different ways, and this has worked extremely well for me because when we are traveling, I just have a bag with everything ready to go, and I don't have to worry about finding all the products. I used to have products stored in these drawers, and it would just get so messy. So I love having everything compact in one space, and all of the brushes are actually stored in a drawer, so we're gonna get to that too. But first, I'm gonna show you guys what's in here. The first section up top is foundations and concealers. I have a lot of concealers, and then right here is the mascara and the lip liners. I'm going to put a bunch of bags for you guys on the screen. All of these are down below. I bought this bag at a Meijer store. It's only in the Midwest, so if you don't have a Meijer where you live, this bag probably isn't available for you. I still will check. And for foundation, I've been using the Illuminare foundations. I've never heard anyone talk about these except for one person on Instagram, so I tried it. This is seriously the best foundation I've ever used. It's full coverage, a little goes a long way. I feel like I've never heard anyone talk about this because it's like a skincare recommendation from a dermatologist. It's not like a hot Sephora product, but you guys, this is incredible foundation. I'm going to link them both for you because I have the mattifying, I also have the concealing, and the matte one is extremely matte. I'm a matte person, I always like a matte foundation, but this is like the mattest product I've ever used, so that's why I do 50-50 of like the normal one and the matte one. I wouldn't recommend the matte one on its own. I would recommend the top one on its own if you don't have like an oily complexion or if you don't have combination skin. But oh my gosh, you guys, this is a holy grail foundation for me. And for the next products, they're by L'Oreal. I used the Infallible Pro Matte for several years from L'Oreal. That's my favorite foundation. I'm always testing out foundations, but I go back to that one because it just will last on me for super long. And the other one is, I think, the original formula. And since my skin's been really dry in the winter, I've been doing like 50-50 those, but I totally recommend the Illuminare. I just cannot get over it. It's incredible. And then I have a bunch of concealers by the ColourPop brand. Those are amazing concealers, and they're only $6, so can't recommend those enough. These are some concealers from Bare Minerals, and those are for blemishes. That's really good. And then the last one is the Infallible by Maybelline. That is a concealer that I put on hyperpigmentation, but this is so full coverage. I don't have to reach for this that often anymore. And one thing I get questions on, extremely common almost every single day, is on mascara. So the first thing I use is from L'Oreal, and this is a lash primer. I think this is around $10. It is an incredible product. It basically will extend your lashes and make them thicker. It's like a white formula. And then you put regular mascara on top. And my number one mascara is by Essence. It's only $5. They have so many mascaras, so I'm going to link it for you too. I'm linking everything, but This is the best mascara I've ever used. It seriously looks like false lashes or lash extensions. I just cannot get over that. It's almost always sold out in store, so I bought this one in store. I'm trying to use it up. It is also by the same brand, but the other one is better. It's still pretty good. I'd say that one's first and this one's second. And then I have some liners. I don't wear liner that often at all, but this one is the only one I've been using for a long time. It's by Milani. It is the Eye Tech Extreme. And then from NYX, this is a Wonder Pencil. The shade is light, and I put this in the lower lash line to give my eyes just like a wide awake appearance. And I have so many lip liners. I've been really into lip liners lately. I just feel like they make your makeup so much more complete and fresh and just like professional looking. And there are two brands I've been loving for lip liners. The first one is Essence. It's the same brand as the mascara from the drugstore. And Essence is similar to like Wet n Wild in price. It's extremely affordable. The other one is Aveda. They have some amazing liners, and all of the shades that I really like will be down below. But for the most part, they are pinky nudes and like pinky reds. But yeah, pinky nudes for the most part. And when we're traveling, I put all the makeup brushes right here. That's what those slots are actually for. But it just gets so dusty and dirty. So on a daily basis, they're always down there in the drawer, and I have all of those products right here. And now for the bottom compartment, the big compartment, this is everything I have in there. I will run it through it, and all of the lip products are in this small bag. So the first are just these highlighters that I've been using by Bare Minerals. I have 4 of them. I think that's the complete selection. I think there's 4 total, and I love those so much for a natural look. I've been really focusing on like skin finish, so those are really great to apply with a duo fiber. And then for setting the liquid foundation, the first thing I use is the Blemish Rescue by Bare Minerals. It's like a loose powder foundation. Fair 1C is the shade that I wear, and these run very, very dark. So I could wear this as a bronzer, and I'm not like super pale by any means, so just keep that in mind. They do run extremely dark, but I apply this with a sponge. I'll show you guys in just a second, a damp sponge on the low points of my face, or wherever I'd put bronzer, that's where I put this. And then wherever I would highlight or just want like a brighter look, I've been using the Super Stay. This is by Maybelline 16-Hour Full Coverage. It's a powder foundation, and I apply that the same way. And for bronzing the skin, I use this from Hourglass. So this is like a beautiful palette. I can't get over how pretty this is, and I just use the bronzer pretty much all over. Wherever I would put a contour, I put the bronzer first, and this one I put under the eyes. This one I don't use that often, but it's like a setting powder. And then this is the highlight, super natural, and the blushes I like to mix together on an average basis. And then this is a palette from Tarte, and I have been using this forever, you guys. This is like the best investment palette I've ever used. This is what it looks like, and the bronzer, or I'm sorry, the contour shade is the only one that I've been using for a long time too. The eyeshadows I really like in here. As you can see, this palette is like super well loved. I have another one ready to go for whenever I need it. So that's the palette I use for eyes on an everyday basis. And over here is just an eyelash curler. This is the Blemish Rescue face primer. I don't use that often unless I'm like really breaking out. I will prime. And just the eyebrow products. So the first product is by Anastasia. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the shade of this is soft brown, and this one is not a point at the end. This one is, it like comes to an angle. I don't know if it will even show you guys what it looks like at the end, but it's not a tip. It's like a long skinny piece, and it just seriously looks so much better and so much more natural than a brow wiz. So that's why I really, really like that one. And then for brow gel, these are by Essence. So the same super affordable brand. I used to buy the one from Benefit. It is the exact same product, you guys. I think the packaging is even the same because that one is so much more. This is a fraction of the price. I think it's like $4. And it is the same thing. So if you buy expensive eyebrow gel, I totally encourage you to check out the one from Essence to save yourself a little money. And the last thing in here are just the lip products. I'm just going to share the one I get the most questions about, an insane amount of questions lately on Instagram. It's by Neutrogena, and the shade is Radiant Rose. It's number 50. This is a great product for an everyday look. And yeah, I'm gonna link these all below, like all my favorites. There's some from Aveda. There's some from the drugstore, but almost everything is like a pink or a reddish pink or a nude pink. And next up are the makeup brushes and sponges, and this is how I keep it. I know this isn't like the most aesthetically pleasing and super neat thing, but this works incredibly well for me. I'll give you a little explanation. So I have like sponges back here that are new, and then all of the face brushes are right here, and all of the eye brushes are right here, and then the sponges I'm using right now in the corner. And as you can see, there is a towel down here instead of an organizer. That is because if it's in an organizer, like a plastic one, the dust and all of the makeup, the powder from it gets everywhere. But if it's on a towel, it will stick to it. So it just stays so much nicer for longer, and I can't recommend that enough. I know it'll look so much nicer having like an organizer and a vase and all of that, but this will stay super clean for way longer. I cannot recommend this enough. I've never seen anyone store their makeup brushes like this, but the fact that it's just right here, I can like throw them in, pull them out. It just works 10 times better for me than anything else ever has. I know that was a lot. I just want to be super detailed. I hope you guys are finding this helpful. If you are, give it a like. And now I'm going to show you all the Overflow. I'm walking to the Overflow right now, but I just received this in the mail this morning, so I haven't had a chance to go through it. I am wearing the Petal shade right now, and the pinky ones I will be putting in my everyday makeup bag, and then the rest of them will go in the Overflow. And this is the Overflow that I've been talking about. This is in a closet in my office. I just completely redid this closet. I have a video on it. The before and after is extremely different. It's so just like fun to watch, so I will link that video below if you haven't seen it. I went through this makeup in that video, so everything is like fresh, and I don't have things in here that I don't wear. If I get like a purple lipstick and I know I won't wear purple lipstick, I don't hold on to it. I'm just not the kind of person that like holds on to stuff if I don't think I'm going to wear it and use it. So all of this stuff I really like and I really use, but just not on an everyday basis. And if it is something I use on an everyday basis, I have extra of it. Like the Mario Badescu facial sprays, I have at least 3 of those in my bathroom right now, so that's why I have those up there. I like to hold on to a travel size bottle, and I just refill that whenever I'm traveling. And then the rest of these are powders and lipsticks that I don't have room for, or I'm just not wearing right now, but I know I will. For example, I told you guys about like smoky eyes. I don't wear a smoky eye that often, so all of these palettes are for darker looks. And down here is color correcting and also foundations that I haven't been wearing lately. So I actually should be wearing some of these because they're way more hydrating. But the NARS foundation, if you don't have like a combo skin, or if you are not like an oily person, I totally recommend this. I will link it for you. It's an incredible foundation, makes your skin look super good, but I'm combo and I'm oily, so this will not last an entire day on me. And these are powder products, so some highlighters and setting powders and eyeshadows that I'm not wearing right now. And up here are some extra liners and some brow products. And then over here are the lip products that I still wear, so it's a bunch of pinks and nudes, but I have way too many in the other bathroom already, or in the bathroom already. These are false lashes and also, what do you call it, the lash glue. So I used to wear false lashes a lot. Now I rarely wear them, probably once a month at the most. So that's why I have those in here. Some lipsticks that I really like but are not an everyday color. This is a sharpener, and this is a recent purchase from e.l.f. Their sharpeners are so good and very affordable. And then the last one right here is skincare, which again, I just went through this, so that is empty, but any skincare I really like but won't fit in the bathroom is going to go right there. And that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. I have recent videos down there. A bunch of products from this video are down there, so yeah, don't miss out on any of that good stuff, and I will see you right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye!